January.
And the panel are in. Tony Field, good to see you again, Tony.
Hi, Paul.
And Kingi Taurua has made the trip down. What were the roads? What were the roads like from
It
Northland?
was terrible. You know, I was amazed at the number of traffic on the road. You know, it's just I don't know where they're all coming from.
Do you use the toll road or do you go through Taurua?
I go use the toll road.
You do?
Yeah.
I see this. You know how you drive up there and you see people going up to avoid the toll road?
That's
you
right.
think cheapskates.
Yeah, they go around the other
That's
way.
me.
That's you?
Yeah. I always go up the cheap way.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're one of those cheapskates.
Yeah. Okay. I save money for houses. All right, let's talk house prices now. More and more people concerned, Kingi, and more experts concerned that we're heading for a crash because the increase in prices is unsustainable.
I think it'll crash. It's got to stop somewhere, you know. You know, house prices are just, even the rents are going. Even the rents on our marae at Waitangi are increasing. They're putting up market rates on our houses.
So they should. Why shouldn't they?
Well, but they're the pensioners. They're the old people, you know. They're all pensioners, you know. Yeah, and so you know they're really struggling. So market rates, and you know one thing about marriage, you know, this is what they say. In a marae, they said, "What is the most important thing in the world?" And they say it's people. But there's a lot of bullshit. It is money. Yeah. So there you are.
You come on here to make friends, don't you? Among your own people, you come here to make friends.
They're all liars. They lie.
Have you noticed the increase in prices up north? Because it is spreading out of Auckland well and truly now.
It has, you know, it's really increasing. You know, it's really increasing up north. And there's a lot of people are concerned about it. I'm only talking also from the prices of rents on our marae.
Pricing people out of the market.
Market rents, though.
Yeah. The interesting thing, Tony, is talking to Martin Hawes earlier today, I said, do you think it's a good thing that it is spreading out, that this increase is spreading out of Auckland? And he just didn't pick it as a good thing.
No, and it won't be a good thing if you're a potential buyer who lives somewhere outside Auckland. Now you find you're competing with people from Auckland who in some cases are selling up, and you know their dollars are going to go a lot more, you know, out of Auckland. The other interesting thing is how much is being driven at the moment by all those changes that come in October, not just the change with the tax.
Do you think it is being driven by that?
I'm hearing anecdotally around Auckland that there's definitely some people out there either looking to buy or sell ahead of those changes, even if it's just simply because they're not sure what, they hear these changes and they're just concerned it could impact on them.
Okay, so these people have been in the market, they've been thinking about it for a while, and they're thinking, look, let's get in before these changes in October.
And it's, of course, it's not just changes with the tax rules, but also those changes in terms of how much, particularly the property investors can borrow if they're buying here in Auckland.
Absolutely. And if they get in before that, then they are on to presumably something of a winner.
Yeah.
And so that's further fueling the market. Are you one of the ones that picks that there will be a crash, or do you think there's still a good chance it'll stabilise?
I go more for it'll stabilise. We could well have a correction. I was just thinking about it. Prices in Auckland up 17% in the last year. I mean, if they did that for another year, we could then have a correction of 10%. We'd still have prices that are higher than they are today.
Yeah, absolutely extraordinary, isn't it? All right, Kingi, a lot of people talking about big game hunting as a result of Cecil's demise, and now the latest American Airlines refusing to carry, the top five.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on that? Are you a hunter? Have you been a hunter?
No, I've never. I did hunt. You know, I used to go shooting ducks and that kind of thing. But I'm not
that's
that kind
of. Though, isn't it?
That's
that would be for
hunting.
eating.
That's my reason for hunting. You know, going out deer hunting, pig hunting, and that kind of thing. But there's a reason behind it, to eat, but not to put up on the wall. Yeah. I don't like to looking at an elephant looking at me on the wall. So I don't know why people shoot an elephant to put up on the wall. So the other thing that we were talking about, like you go fishing and there is a challenge there. You know, skill and ability and things like that. Yeah. But Tony, this is not hunting. The sort of Cecil was not killed in a hunt.
No,
it was just target shooting.
And look, I just don't get how you would there be any appeal in going out and killing one of these majestic creatures. And it's interesting though with the airline thing, I was thinking this is a good example of people power, because there was this online petition, particularly against Delta. Then they chose to act, whereas presumably in fact they're not revealing exactly how many trophies they've been
up until then they were happy to take the money, blood money.
Suddenly, people got online, got active on social media. They got a change.
Tony Field, Kingi Taurua are with us in the panel. They are back in just a moment.
saying she a gold digger.
Alrighty, welcome back, New Zealand. Great to have you with us. Thanks to our partner, AMP. It's 28 minutes past 8. All right, back with our panel this morning, Kingi, Taurua, Tony Field. Donald Trump, I mean, extraordinarily, he will go into the first debate. Kingi, most people thought that he would not still be there. Not only is he still there, but he's polling higher than any of the people up against him. Is he a good thing, do you think, for politics?
I think, he's actually raising issues I think that people are interested in. For example, he said about that guy who's supposed to be a brave, whatever, in Vietnam,
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So he's raising those kind of issues. And I think politicians are supposed to do that, to raise issues that people want to hear.
Well, he's certainly resonating with a lot of people, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I wonder, Tony, if we're in the situation here where Trump is one of those people who allow all these people who normally disengage with politics to come forward,
that's right,
and they start to get interested.
That's right.
And I think it shows how, fed up a lot of Americans are with business as usual in Washington. It's the interesting thing, if you look on the Democratic side of things, there's a candidate called Bernie Sanders, self-described socialist. Now, he is not going to win the nomination, but again, he's polling some
attracting people,
big numbers in a couple of those, primary states like New Hampshire. I think it's probably the reason you're going to see Joe Biden, I suspect, will challenge Hillary.
Interesting.
I think so.
Because Trump and Trump is not business as usual, and people like that not business, which actually Winston Peters has traded on that not business as usual stuff quite a bit. All right, very quickly, StudyLink have announced that many students are blowing the $1,000 bonus they get every year, which they have to pay back. Of course, they're blowing it on alcohol, Taylor Swift tickets, and strippers.
Yo.
You're all right with that, Kingi?
I'm a go up with that.
Okay. Tony, is the problem here that we're giving them this money in a lump sum?
Oh, it could be, but look, I can remember, this is exactly what happens. Maybe not the strippers, but, when you're young in particular, you want to go out, have a good time with your friends. I wasn't really surprised, by these, perhaps some of the things, the holiday.
I'm looking at you now, Tony, and I'm thinking you didn't spend a lot of money on strippers when you were young.
And no, in fact, I'm feeling I had a really boring time when I was a student because I wasn't doing the overseas holidays.
Whereas
either.
I'm looking at Kingi and I'm thinking there's a man that spent a few dollars on strippers over the years.
That's me. Yeah.
Bella, can you organise Kingi another mug?
Stripper.
Yeah, another mug for Kingi. All right, thank you, Kingi. Take care on the way home.
Okay.
Tony, thank you very much. We'll catch you both back shortly. It's a little...